Yeah, go to the right of this. The plan is to find some structural bits here, to add a bit of structural integrity to some nice bush timber we've found out at the bungles, and integrate a little bit of the history of the colonisation of this place with some of the old artefacts, metal artefacts. I'm just seeing a resource, mate. I can see furniture coming out of this like a factory. Taking this stuff out to the bungles for this forum for the training is like, it's going to represent the merging of this industrial age, if you like, with the bushman cultural activities and the natural bush timber that we're going to incorporate into this furniture. Not about me necessarily finding these bits for the boys, it's about changing that mindset with the boys so that they start looking at this stuff as a resource, because this is what you go to any remote community and this is what you're going to find out there. So the water from the showers will go through and won't bog up underfoot while all these mob are having showers in the afternoon. And these little frames here, once we've rolled the AstroTurf out on there, we're going to sit the frames on top of the pallets and screw through the AstroTurf into the pallet. That'll hold the whole thing in place. The boys are going to learn to improvise a little bit out of this one with a bit of luck. So we've bought these chow blocks that we've used before. They're pretty transportable, so we're teaching some basic skills here, but we're utilising some turf that was laying out in a paddock somewhere. We found that and brought it over. And general skills, general construction skills. There's nothing too fancy about this. We're not building a grand piano, so it's just a nice easy in to the construction industry. Not too much pressure, nice way to start. So this is going to be part of our training program that we're going to run tomorrow. So this is a good opportunity to get my guys up to speed with what we are going to be doing tomorrow. I'm going to turn that on, and I've got my line here. The great thing about this opportunity with this, what we'll call bush carpentry, is that, as we say, it's not a grand piano, so it's a great opportunity for the boys to hone their skills without too much critical sort of input from me about the exact measurements and what have you. It's more about getting a feel for the equipment and the tools, and it's a great opportunity to do that without somebody coming along and saying, that's half a mil out. So with no cigarette paper joins in this carpentry.
Born in Springvale Station. This is me and my big sister there. This is our uncle and mother country. Oh, 99 bees I got. I'm really happy about it. Ranger went out to my place and I'm really happy. So, like not a white people involved with it, like all Aboriginal people, and it's gonna make me real good. Make me really happy. I got my granddaughter working with the ranger, and my grandson, and my other grandson working for the other rangers, like, you know.
No, we finished work. The boys actually got everything cleaned up and sorted out for me, because I was busy off doing other stuff. And then we have a big feed of vegetables. It's a chance I get to cook for the boys. And I would say, undoubtedly, that the change of diet when we head bush for the boys is one of the big benefits of coming out here. And within 3 or 4 days I noticed the energy levels and probably the attitude. Two things: if there's any skills you've got, because we can all learn from each other, or if there's any particular skills relevant to your job or any personal interest that you might want to learn about. So that way we can kind of tailor this to suit, what's going to be relevant for you guys. So we've cut him at 2 metres. Now we're going to cut the next one. Right, so they're beautiful. If you want to come back tomorrow and we're going to finish this.